Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about constipation. Constipation simply means when there is less than 3 bowel movements in a week. It is associated with passing very hard and lumpy stools, difficulty in passing stool, and also the sensation that you've not completely emptied your bowel. In the healthcare profession, there is a chart called the Bristol stool charts. This represents and shows the care staff and healthcare professionals the consistency of the stool. It helps the healthcare professionals to determine how long the stool has been in the rectum. And also, in the Bristol stool chart, type 1 and type 2 is a sign of constipation. Type 4, which is a well-formed stool, it has the shape of a sausage and it's soft and firm, shows that it's normal stool, shows the person, the resident, the older resident is not constipated. Causes of constipation in older residents: inactivity. Older residents, some of them are bed-bound and chair-bound, and some experience decreased mobility, which will affect the contraction in the colon to propel the fecal bacteria. Also, dehydration can also result in constipation where there is not enough fluids in the body to soften the stool. And if there is not enough fluids, the stool tend to be very hard, and that can result in constipation. Also, we also have a diagnosis such as dementia. Residents who experience dementia tend not to forget, to have the cognitive decline and malfunction when it comes to them opening their bowel. Let me explain this into details. So when the stool moves from the colon to the rectum, there is an internal anal sphincter which relaxes for it to be excreted out. So the brain is responsible for the relaxation of the internal anal sphincter, and this occurs when the rectum is full, the rectum is sensitive, and it will signal the brain that it needs to expel the fecal material. However, with the external and anal sphincter, we are responsible for it. In all the residents that experience cognitive decline, they tend to forget and lose the ability to control the external anal sphincter, and that could result in constipation, and they not recognizing and fully opening their external anal sphincter for the fecal material to come out. We also have Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease is associated with muscle stiffness and decreased mobility, which can affect them and result in constipation. Conditions that affect hormones in the body, such as hypothyroidism, diabetes, is also associated with constipation. There are medications that can result in constipation, such as diuretics, which are also known as water pills. They reduce the buildup of fluids in the body, so the kidney would excrete more water through urine. And pain medications such as oxycodone, fentanyl, morphine, paracetamol, all these can result in constipation. Antidepressants can also result in constipation. Also, medications that slows down the brain function would also slow down the function of the gut, which can also result in constipation. So how can we manage constipation? So we always have to start with non-medicinal form of management. So let's start by increasing the fiber intake in residents, encouraging their fluid intake, also encouraging them to be more active. All this needs to be done first. And if it's not effective, then we can email the GP for prescriptions of laxatives, which are medications that support our bowel opening and frequency. So we have different kind of laxatives. I'll be talking about the laxatives mostly used in nursing home. We have the first line of action when it comes to laxative is osmotic laxatives. So this laxative, what they do is they draw fluid from different parts of the body to soften the stool for it to be easily propelled and excreted. So an example of osmotic laxatives are lactulose, macrogol, such as Lacido oral powder. So when taking this laxative, it's important to drink lots of fluids, and reason being that they are drawing fluids from other parts of the body, so you need to take in more fluids to prevent dehydration. And they take time to act, they take time for the effect to be commenced. Then we have a stimulant laxative such as senna. This laxative works by increasing the contraction in the colon, so it stimulates the muscles to contract more. And that is why when people take senna, they might present with abdominal cramp. It's because of the increased contraction, and they are fast acting compared to the osmotic laxatives. And then we also have stool softness, that is the docusate sodium. So this causes slipperiness, and it lubricates the stool for it to be easily pushed for defecation to take place. Laxative comes in tablet forms, they come in capsules form, powder form, and liquid form. So if the residents have a swallowing difficulty, it's best for you to consider giving them in a liquid form. And some laxative also come in suppository form, where they can be given through the rectum. And so therefore those ones are the suppositories and the enema. They're very effective. So if constipation is not being managed with the senna, lactulose, docusate sodium, then it's important to consider the administration of the suppositories. It's important for constipation to be managed because we want to prevent fecal impaction, which is the build-up of stool in the rectum. It is associated with overflow diarrhea, where due to the blockage, the fecal fluids would escape from the block, and that would present as fecal diarrhea. So there are some things that is very concerning with regards to constipation, the red flags when it comes to constipation, and this needs to be escalated to the GP for further investigation. So where there is blood in the stool might present to be black. This is when there is digested blood. And also if the resident is experiencing unintended weight loss, that is concerning. If despite the management with laxatives there is still no bowel opening, so it's important to inform the GP for further investigations such as colonoscopy to be done to see what's happening within the colon. If this video has been informative, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more healthcare related content with regards to all the residents. Thank you.